Hello, Design Port. I'm Shannon Vidiola. Welcome to my home and studio. We moved here from Dallas and relocated my studio. And when we decided to move, we needed a space that would be our home as well as my letterpress design studio. I really love modern homes, but decided that we needed to find something that felt like it had always been in the neighborhood. I love old, I love vintage. To make it look and feel like it had always been there, but then make it modern, which is what we really love. The first room here is our dining room, and this furniture is modern mid-century, and it was my parents' furniture. They lived in France. It's always been in our family. The artwork on the wall, a lot of it is very personal. My daughter, she set out to enter the Westport Library team photo contest, and she won. And this is a piece that she put in there. So, and it's of my older daughter did it, of my younger daughter. And then this is just West Elm. So every once in a while you're like, you know what, I just need a pop of color and the price is right, and I like to mix highs and lows, and that completely works for me. And you move from the dining room over to our guest bedroom, our downstairs guest bedroom, which was very important to us because my mother is older and we knew we wanted her to come and visit us often, and we wanted to make sure that she had a place that was comfortable. But then to have the room multifunctional, that it can be a guest bedroom as well as our home office. This is a photograph that my husband took. He snapped this photo of us in a park in Paris, and it just brings me a lot of joy to see. So I had this blown up and mounted so that I could just hang it directly on the wall, and brings me a lot of joy for not a lot of cost. Come on into the great room. This is the kind of kitchenette, is what my mother would always call it, but the kitchen and living area space. This is where we are all the time. It's also a place where I really didn't try to cut corners. The cabinets were an easy decision for me. This is the third kitchen that I've done that were white. I think the white subway tiles, while they've been something that's been trendy and fashionable recently, they also were something that were there like in the 20s. Like, to me, they're timeless. We did shake it up a little bit and put the black paint on the island, which I love. It definitely has a patina. The black is definitely chips a little bit. It shows that you've lived in it. I think you pick and choose the things you love. You know, the light fixture over the dining room table was a huge splurge. I love these lights. I really wanted the vintage French version, but they were like $2,000 a piece, and I just couldn't do it. So I found these. I believe I bought them on Howells, and they were not expensive at all. I love these. I think they look great. So an extension of the kitchen is the Butler's pantry, and I like the idea of making this a space where it keeps the clutter out of the main open area. And I wanted to show off the white plates. So we went with a little bit different style than the white cabinets. And then the Butler's pantry, we initially had cabinets on this side as well. And those are one of those things that when you look at the architectural plans and you draw it all out, it looks great. And then sometimes when it actually gets put in, it was way too crowded. I love photos. I love photos of my kids, but I'm not the type to have frames. I don't really enjoy having things on the shelves or countertops. And so instead of having photos spread out throughout the house, I kind of have like two areas where I concentrate the photos, and I've chosen to put the photography in certain areas to make a statement. So when I designed the house, I purposely designed it so that this space, the upstairs is my design studio, the downstairs is the press room. Come take a look. So I have two presses, a paper cutter, and all the stuff that goes with it. And each one is done separately. And it's scheduled press. And it inks up and prints. I designed the upstairs space of the design studio with lots of light. It's a space where clients can come and look at paper and touch things, pick out swatches, and we can design whatever they can dream up. So we decided to put in a bathroom because we felt like it was something important for this space, but we didn't want to spend tons of money on this specific bathroom. So I love industrial looking, so we chose to go with something industrial for the faucet, which is also inexpensive. I'll show you the upstairs now. Normally, you probably maybe not would decorate the hallway, but it brings a hominess and warmth that I feel like this space needs, because it's just a hallway with bedrooms in it. And this is our photos of our kids. We try to capture them standing up so you can see how much they've changed. My vision is eventually to have this whole wall covered, but because we only take one every 2 years, we have to wait till we get more. So we're just continuing down this side of the hall. This is Olivia's space, which is constantly being redecorated, as a teenage girl will do. And this is the master bedroom. This is our space.